Hello everybody, welcome back to part 3 of my Legend of Zelda Link to the Past Let's Play. In this one we'll be heading out to the Desert Palace, I don't know what the name of that place is, to take on the twin snakes there and to get the Pendant of Wisdom. Yeah, Pendant of Wisdom. We got the courage in the last one, going for the wisdom this time. Yeah, sorry it took a while for me to get another video out. It's last week I went to a county fair, and the last few days just been busy as hell. I haven't really had a chance to just sit down by myself and hash out another video. So, but yeah, I have a life outside of this, so I can't dedicate all of my time to just sit and goof around and play games. Ironically, because that's what I tend to do most of the time anyway. I just sit around and goof and play video games. But, you know, it doesn't mean I have to do it for you. Anyway. Yeah, so that's the plan. Just heading out to the desert place. Oh, what's in here? Oh, fairy. I might as well talk to her. Soothe your wounds. Why, thank you. Soothe away. There we go. I think out of the 3 starting temples, the desert one, I think, is my least favorite. Just because it's just so annoying to deal with. Shit, I knew I forgot something. Yeah. Before we talk about the desert, let's talk about the library I was supposed to be going to pick up the book that allows me to even get into the damn place. Yeah, there's that famous forgetful streak of mine again. Well, not famous. Nobody in the world knows me, so I can't say famous. There's the reputed airheadedness that my family and my friends know me well for. We got a long trek back to the village so I can pick up a damn book. But I don't mind. Seeing as how this is one of my favorite titles of all time, I really do not mind. Oh, fuck, they really tripled the guard here, didn't they? Shit. I was poked! I was unjustly poked. With a guard's sword penis. Ah, shit, wrong way. This way. I think. You see, yep. Boots are working. Ow. Right into a tree. Thank God I wasn't drinking. Don't see how smashing into a tree would have been any more worse while drinking than not drinking. Running into a tree. There's really not any way that you can make it much worse than that. Ah, fuck this place. I also don't use my money to do any of the gaming houses. I don't know why. I don't buy items. I don't do gaming houses. I hoard the money. I'm like Scrooge McDuck in this bitch. There we go. Was I supposed to talk to this guy first? Yep. Well, now we missed that bit of dialogue. Who gives a shit? Okay, I done opened your guys' shit up. Ah! I didn't know I was gonna have to do a fucking race. Ah! Ah! Missed it by 2 seconds. You know what? I'm gonna take a second to redo this. Because I really fucking want that heart piece. Boop. Boop. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. And then boom, 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 boom. Yeah. And Speed Racer, go! And Got it! By 2 seconds. It's weird how that works. Alrighty. Now we got that. There's no other reason for me to be here. Wait. I probably should have stayed on the cliff. I don't care. I'm just moving. I'm a moving. There's a library. Oh, God. Don't play a game for like 8 years and forget everything about it. Finally, got the Book of Medora. Does anybody else pronounce that differently, or does everybody say Medora? Medora, whatever. I don't know. I guess I can't ask you to send in how you pronounce it, because, you know, I can't really read inflection through text, so... Out of my way, douche. Can't catch me. I'm Link to the past. It's funny how that works. Alright, so now we're heading for the Desert Temple. Out of my way, Skippy. Fucking asshole. Get off me. I'm not going to ask, but because I have to make sure that people can hear me clearly, and I still wanted to pick up some game sounds, I've gone into the emulator options and turned the volume of the system itself down by, I don't know, 96%. It's down to like 8. So I get some really weird effects on this side, like the sound kind of comes in, or I only get half the musical. I can't say instruments because there are no instruments, but I get half the effect. Sometimes I don't hear any of the weapon special effects and whatnot. It's kind of funny. Alrighty, you know, do a little prayer, get these fucking heads a-moving. Alrighty, let's do this. God. I find it funny how I think there's really only one other place that book is ever used. And then for the rest of the game, it's just a useless little novelty that sits in your inventory with no other purpose. I don't know. I find it funny how there's some items that, after 1 or 2 uses, really just become useless. It's like only in an adventure game. Like in the more recent Zeldas, almost every item that you get continues to serve a purpose even after... Like, every dungeon has a specific item that you have to get that helps you get through that specific dungeon. And... like, in Link to the Past, there are items that once you pick them up, really, after a certain point, you never truly have to use them again. Like the lantern. You use that to light torches, things like that. Light your way in case you can't see anything. But then once you get to a certain point, you get the fire rod. And basically just replaces the lantern, because then it allows you to shoot fireballs out at a distance instead of you having to be right next to something to light it on fire. But, like, I don't remember myself ever using even the fire rod. Even with the fact that it was a much better item, technically, than the lantern was. I never found myself an occasion where I was like, I need to throw a fireball at this motherfucker. You know? So it's just weird how in a lot of the older games, there are, like, one-shot items. Whereas in a lot of modern games, there really aren't that many. Like in more recent Zelda games like Wind Waker, Skyward Sword, I don't know. The latest one I've played is Wind Waker. almost every single item I still find a use for, even after its originally intended purpose. Like the giant leaf thingy that you're supposed to use in the forest place. Really, its biggest purpose is there, but afterwards you continue to use it to get to like high places or to drift to far off ledges, things like that. Whereas something like that in a game like Link to the Past, after the initial dungeon, there might be another puzzle or something like that after that, but really, there won't be any more use for that particular item anymore after the dungeon that it came from. So, I find it kind of strange how it works in older games, but not so much anymore in more recent games. Ah! Just had a seizure. Ah, fuck yes, I'm supposed to find the gloves first. Shit. Wait a minute, I think there's something down here. If I remember, yes! Ah, heart piece. Let's get the fuck out of here before this bird buzzes me. Back inside! Ah. I hate the laser eyes. If anybody's played Wind Waker, I'm sure there are plenty of people who played Wind Waker. The incarnation of the eyes in that one, oh god, I just hate them. You cannot dodge them worth shit. Like here, fucking, you let it catch you for a second and then move the fuck out of the way. But in Wind Waker, fucking, it's just a continuous beam. And you cannot escape it no matter what. Believe me, I have tried. Fuck. Well, I find the chest. Now I just need to find the fucking key. Oh! Oh, shit. That almost got me. Ah, here we go. Boom! And we have a key. What is this? Ah. You must never fail to find all the treasure in each dungeon. Well, I just remembered a chest that I didn't pick up in the first dungeon, but I mean, I got all the important stuff. I got the bow, I got the pendant, so I don't think I missed anything that was really important. So I'm not too worried about picking everything up. Just as long as I get the fucking gloves, I'll be fine. So, fuck you, old man. Compass. There we go. Ah, that might have been it. I might have missed a compass or something. Okay. Alrighty. I look back now and I'm like, why the fuck was I always so scared of these little dodge puzzles? I used to lose my shit back in the day. Playing through this game, I'd come across one of those and I was like, oh my god, how am I ever gonna live? Now I'm just like, it's not even worth my reflex time, you know? Ah, well. People grow older. People evolve as gamers. Me, I think I've just kind of devolved a little bit. Oh, you shut up. Alrighty, time to get the gloves. Now I can go the fuck out that other door and carry on with this goddamn mission. Fuck you, eyeball! Can't catch me. I'm the Zelda man. I've always wondered, too, about that, the titling. Legend of Zelda. Link to the Past. Like, you would think, like, you hear something called, like, The Legend of Zelda. You would think that everything pertaining inside, like, the book or the movie or the saga, whatever, all of it would like, constantly reference back to the prime part of that title, Legend of Zelda. Like, you would think every single bit of this would just be saturated with Zelda references and things like that, but it's not. Really, the only time you catch references to her is the fact that she's a princess, the fact that she's one of however many, like, one of 7 captured. The reason she was captured was because Ganon needed her, or Agnum needed her to unlock a seal, whatnot. But other than that, there's really not that much reference to her in the story. The entire story is about Link trying to rescue these maidens and Zelda herself, and keep Ganon from returning to the Light World. So you would think with a title like Legend of Zelda, she would play a much bigger part. So I always wondered why Miyamoto decided to, forever title it Legend of Zelda, and just, change like secondary titling or whatnot throughout each iteration of the series. It's just something you think about. Like, I've read about it all over the place. People are like, why isn't it called Legend of Link? Like, it's all about Link. And so I was always curious about that. Another thing I'm curious about is why the fuck does Link have pink hair in this one? Oh, fuck you. Almost got me there, bitch. Not this time, though. Oh. Aha! Oh, that one skipped right by my hair. Oh, man, I can smell it. Can you smell it? That burning, singed... Oh! Okay, that one got me right in the brown eye. Ah! Motherfucker. Man, these guys are accurate when you're not paying attention. Ah, fuck. Oh! Back in the day, I used to tell myself, I have to cut every fucking one of them! And then as I got older, I realized it's just much smarter to dodge them. So, don't ask me to explain why I had to cut each and every one of them in the first room, because I'm not going to explain myself to you. I mean, you're just watching somebody play video games. I'm not asking you to explain your decisions in life. So, don't ask me to explain my... Ow! Headache. Head aching. Ah, shit, fuck. I am fucked as shit. Okay, let's... Oh, I forgot there was a room beyond. Don't ask me why I forgot. Just, like I said, just leave me alone. I don't judge you. Okay, time for the bow. Come on, motherfucker. Yes! Okay, now. This is like the one and only time I ever proactively use the lamp. Because I don't have the fire rod, so I can't just skip from the top to the bottom and just hit them in a row. Alrighty. Bring it on, snake fucks. Ah! Fuck me. Okay, I got one. Sorry, folks, this might take a while. Got you, bitch. Fuck you. I love how in the more recent games, like Ocarina of Time, there was only 2 of them, which per canon is really all they're supposed to ever be. But the motherfuckers in Ocarina of Time were different colors. Red and blue. I believe it was red and blue. Yeah. But here they're green. And they're essentially the same boss in Ocarina of Time. It's just... they're all green. And apparently there's 3 of them. I don't know when they decided to change it to only have 2. There we go. Okay. 2 down, motherfuckers. That motherfucker came out and in quick. Yes, baby. There we go. We got another full heart. And... dun, 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 dun. I got the fucking pendant, motherfuckers. Yes, I did. Oh, the Pendant of Power. Really? I figured the red one would be the Pendant of Power, not the blue one. Go figure. Alrighty, well that does it for this episode. Tune in next time, episode 4, I believe, where we will be taking on the Tower. So, yeah, join us next time. Sayonara, bitches.